As-salamu Aleikum, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to Deen and Chai, a casual space to talk about Deen over a cup of chai or coffee, any beverage you'd like. Today I have some jasmine tea, and today's topic is going to be about prayer and improving our focus in prayer, inshallah. I've done a couple of videos before about prayer and how to pray consistently and different tips, inshallah, to get us to find a deeper connection in prayer, but it's still one of those requests that I get a lot of, to talk more about prayer, inshallah. So this video is going to be a refresher on tips to improve our prayer and improve our focus in prayer, inshallah, as well as including some additional tips that I haven't mentioned before. There's always room for improvement for us in prayer, inshallah, and it's something that we should always be striving to do. So let's try to work on improving our prayer, inshallah, and here are 7 tips to do so. Number 1, getting ready for prayer. The preparation starts before we stand in prayer. One of the beautiful things that we have to prepare us for prayer is wudu, ablution, the cleansing ritual that we do, washing our hands and face and so on in preparation for prayer. That feeling of water on your face, on your skin and so on can be very relaxing and rejuvenating and can calm you down and put you in a better mindset for prayer. So one of the things that we can do is to really focus in our wudu and be prepping our mind and thinking and reminding ourselves that we are about to have a beautiful meeting with our Creator. Now's the time to let our worries wash away as we are doing wudu, because we are about to stand in front of the one who controls everything that we might be worried about. So we start getting into that mindset. I personally love doing wudu before each prayer, regardless of whether I have wudu or not, because that feeling of having just freshly done wudu and having just washed your face and so on is very refreshing. So it's a good start and a good prep before standing in prayer. Number 2, take a few moments before you start to get in the right mindset. When we have a big meeting or interview or are taking a big exam, you will hear strategies about taking a moment before you start your exam or before you walk into that meeting to collect your thoughts and get in the right mindset for that meeting or exam. You are about to have a meeting with your Creator, the one who controls everything, and you want to approach it in the best mindset possible. So take a moment before starting to reflect and gather your thoughts and recognize that this is a big meeting that I'm about to have. So I want to come with the right mindset for this meeting. So think of Allah, prep yourself before starting your prayer. Take a few moments as you're standing before starting your prayer to really think about who you're about to stand in front of. And remind yourself as well that this might be your last prayer. So how do you want to leave your last prayer? Number 3, prep your prayer area. The space and the environment that you pray in can really help improve your focus. If you're generally praying in a noisy area or a cluttered area, it can really distract you from your prayer. So one of the things that we can do is to be mindful and thoughtful in choosing where it is that we want to pray. Making sure it's a clean area, having it prepped and ready for prayer, a prayer carpet, prayer clothes that are easy and accessible to slip on, keeping it all fresh and clean and smelling nice. Making sure the environment that we are praying in makes it easier for us to pray and focus in our prayer. We put effort to look good and clean in front of people. Let's put effort to keep things nice and clean when we are meeting with our Creator. Number 4, take your time in prayer. Slow down and be conscious of what you are saying in prayer. Sometimes we might just say everything so quickly in prayer just to be done with prayer and not really focus on what we are saying and the meaning behind what we are saying. So try saying each word and thinking about each word that you are saying. Speak slowly. If you're speaking at a speed that you would never speak at when speaking to another human, then why are you speaking in that speed when you are meeting with your Creator, who is more important than anyone else? So slow down, take your time with each word and really reflect on what you are saying. So give value to each word, inshallah, and slow down. Number 5, plan your day around prayer. Underline this one, highlight this one. This is super important. We should be planning our day around prayer and not the other way around. We tend to rush through prayer and try to squeeze it in because we have more important things to be doing. But it should be the opposite. Our prayers should be the most important things in our day. So we shouldn't be trying to squeeze them into our day and rush to get them over with. Our prayers should be the 5 concrete pillars in our day that do not move, and the rest of our day revolves around those 5 pillars. If we're doing the opposite, then we're missing the point. If we want to improve our focus in prayer, we have to lessen our focus on other things. If our other things become less and less important, and our prayers become more of a priority to us, then as a result, our focus becomes better and better in prayers, because now they've become more and more important to us, and other things, other distractions have become less and less important. Number 6, change things up. Try to add variation to your prayer. This could be by reciting a new surah, learning a new surah, or praying with other people, or going to the mosque to pray. Sometimes it helps to change things up to increase our focus and attention in prayer. So if you have an imam, for example, that you like praying behind, maybe when you go to the mosque and you pray and you listen to the Quran recitation from this imam, maybe it touches your heart in a way that softens your heart and allows you to pay more attention or more focus in your prayer. So sometimes changing things up and doing things differently can help bring more focus and attention in our prayers. So try to change things up from time to time and add variation here and there to try to increase your focus and attention in prayer, inshallah, and to keep your concentration and focus alive. Number 7, the last thing is make dua. For anything that we want, we should be seeking Allah's assistance in. So make dua for Allah to soften your heart in prayer, to keep you connected in prayer, to make you love approaching prayer, to make you consistent in prayer, to make you gravitate towards prayer. Make dua for all of those things, because we have to put things in action and do our part, but we should also seek assistance from Allah and make dua that He makes it easier and easier and easier for us to connect in prayer and to be consistent in connecting in prayer. And that's it for the 7 tips. I hope that these tips have brought benefit to you. May Allah make it easy for us to pray and to pray consistently and to keep that connection with Him strong and to keep our hearts always connected to Him. Comment below if you have any additional tips that help you focus in prayer. And until next time, As-salamu Aleikum.